Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and it's just a quick video today, just showing you basically what I've been getting up to. So I have a ton of these Jaeger impacts here, and I'm going to be showing you off what is on offer with batch 3, so bear with me while I just get all these out here. We've got some standard colours, we've got some limited editions, and we've got some exclusive colours which I'll go through in just a moment here. So batch 3 of the Jaeger impacts is now live. Stock should be everywhere where it needs to be, apart from a couple of our authorised resellers, which some of them might be awaiting stock. So with the Jaeger impact this time, they come with a multi-shot base as standard. Now these are designated the MSE. So if you're going onto the Jaeger website and you're looking for it, just select the Jaeger Impact MSE and you'll be able to see all the new stock. So they come in 5 flavours. Now, the one of them, the original colours or the standard colours, is going to be missing here because the stock that I have of black has gone. There will be some of the other shops that might have them still in stock. Again, that will be just a quick Google search. So first off, we've got emerald green, a nice high visibility green colour. Like I say, all the great features of the Jaeger Impact, but now not only are you getting a multi-shot base included as standard, the multi-shot bases are also colour coded to the devices. So we've got Bandicoot Orange, another high visibility colour. The standard colours for these, I wanted to make an emphasis. We did a lot of greys, a lot of blues and stuff like that. The red is obviously always a good seller, so that's back with Hot Rod Red. And for this batch 3, I just wanted to make them as high visibility as possible, so when you're throwing them in CQB and stuff like that, they're easy to find. So same twist to arm safety. When the impact is in its safe position, which is like this, the device will not go off no matter what you do to it. It's only when it gets to the end of its travel on the twist to arm safety that the pin and the toggle on the top will be able to move. Very, very simple, very easy to understand. There's no there's no pins, there's no spoons to fly off, there's nothing to collect apart from the grenade itself. The multi-shot bases, again, I've said this in previous videos before, we've improved the quality of the threads compared to the original TRMRs, making them proper spec threads. We're using high quality materials and high quality machining, and yeah, I think it really does speak for itself. So batch 1 of the Jaeger Impact, which was the launch edition, sold out within like an hour or two. Batch 2 took a bit more time, but obviously a lot of people got onto the limited edition bronze colour. But they've been out of stock for a while. It just takes time to do these, and it's took me the past 8 days to put them all together because it's quite a lengthy process, and everything gets checked at the same time in terms of quality and consistency. If there's anything that's out of place, it gets discarded and sent back to the machinist. So with the bases, you just turn the wheel like this. We also increased the quality and tolerances on the multi-shot bases. Now the multi-shot base we did for the impacts is actually completely redrawn, although it looks vaguely similar to the original one. Some of the components, you know, in terms of their size and the measurements will be the same. You know, we slightly, the older ones had like a more of a flat spot on the top. We sort of opened this out to more of like an oval shape. And the original devices I've spoke about before, they used like cut down springs, which meant that it wasn't very grabby on the numbers. Now, it is much easier to do with gloves on. I can simulate that. If I get a cloth here, I can simulate that. So if you had a glove on as you're in CQB, there's a bit more grip there to do it. It's just my hands are a bit oily at the moment. So, and it stops in place and it won't rotate by itself. So, you know, the device you've all come to love. There are of course some people out there that aren't happy that we brought this back, but you know, cry more. It's back and it's here to stay. And I just want to thank all of you that have supported the device and picked one up. And I'm happy to be providing you more colours. So once we've got plenty of stock for batch 2, so don't worry about that. More information coming up on that in a little bit more in the video. But batch 3 obviously will be manipulating the colours again. So if you're watching this video, jump down in the comments below. What colour should we do in the next batch? I think that one of the most requested colours that we haven't done so far is pink, so we'll be doing some pink, but I'd like to see purple and stuff as well. So we'll obviously see how the sales go on these colours, see which ones are more sought after than others. So the black variant is just the same, it's just obviously these three parts are black. So, but they've for my personal stock for Jaeger Precision, they've already sold out. So we didn't have as many of the black compared to the bright colours, because we used a lot of black components to produce all the limited editions that we're doing. So I'm going to go through some of the limited editions with you now. So the first one I'm going to show you, this is called Gold Match. These are now live on the site. So we've got a two-tone black and gold. Black for people that aren't wanting too flashy, but gold enough, easy to distinguish with the tumbler, and a little bit more of a brighter colour to find it when it's rolling around on the floor. So that's the Gold Match. There's a very limited quantity of them on the Jaeger Precision website. The next colour is Warlock, which is a gold and red combo. Seems to be very popular as well. Again, we haven't got many of these on the site. If you do want to pick up a limited edition, don't hang around. You know, we're talking 5s and 10s of some of these devices. They're very, very limited. We always do it for a reason, so that people, if they do want to get something that's a little bit more special, there's not 100 people running around on the field with the same thing. So this one's called FE Man. If you know your periodic table, that'll make a lot of sense. But when you see it, of course, you'll understand. Hot Rod Red and Imperial Gold. I'm not sure if I said the colours, did I? So it's Hot Rod Red, Imperial Gold, Emerald Green, and Bandicoot Orange. But very distinctive colours there. This is one of my favourite ones that we did. So let's pop that back in there. The next one, we actually started playing around with some black coatings of the stainless parts. So this is the Bumblebee variant. So you've got, you know, normal anodized aluminium with the gold and the black, reverse of the Gold Match. But then we've finished the stainless parts in black. Now these are finished in a way where, due to the nature of these things and they're thrown, they hit concrete, they hit hard ground, the black, I will just, you know, tell you now, these will scratch and reveal the silver underneath. It's just part and parcel of the device itself. The coating, of course, isn't going to be as hard as the stainless steel itself. So, but I really do think they give a much more, you know, sort of luxurious colour when you're combining the black parts instead of the silver parts. So that's Bumblebee. These have already been selling, I think, with the special editions so far. This one's been the most popular. I think there's only like 2 or 3 left. So if you want one of those ones, make sure to jump on it straight away. And by far my favourite of this batch, which is not great in terms of you finding it easy, I just think this colour is one of the best colours I think we've done, which is 300 Blackout. This is a completely blacked, stealthed out Jaeger Impact. Still works the exact same way. It's got the black stainless parts on there, of course, to finish it off. Yes, we do have to have the Impact logo on there in silver, but it's the only sort of bright surface on there. So if you are chucking these, just be very mindful, obviously, of where you're throwing them. You could put, like, you know, people put coloured bands around the centre, and then you could just take it off for your photos and stuff. But we've done a few more of these compared to the limited editions, and this is the 300 Blackout variant, and these are very hot right now and they're going, and it's not going to be long. So if you want one, I'm not sure if we'll do this colour again. If people really want it back, we might do a second batch of this colour, but again, keep in mind that the stainless parts, they will scratch during use. So right, that's all the standard and limited edition options that we've got up on the Jaeger Precision store. There are a couple here. There's only 2, which is miraculous, I think, for the amount of these devices that we've done now. Every now and again, you can have something that doesn't quite go to plan. And these are, there's one in gold and there's one in orange. And these are, we're classing them as blemished. So blemished just means the device is functionally sound. There's nothing impacting whatsoever. It's exactly the same as all these devices here. Just a couple of the components we're a little bit off in terms of anodizing, and I think it's, for how many devices we've done now, I think it's quite miraculous that we've never really had this problem before. But you can see this is a gold impact, and the colour here is just ever so slightly lighter. So there's nothing in terms of that's going to impact its reliability or its performance. It's just, you can visually see that this gold is ever so lighter than the gold that we were going for. So these will be sold as blemished. That means there'll be a slight discount, not much, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be like ridiculously cheap, but if you do want to save a bit of money and this doesn't bother you, we've got one in gold, and the one in orange isn't actually too bad, but you can obviously see, the slight tone difference. So there'll always be, you know, if we compared all the devices, there's always very subtle tone changes, maybe because they do them in batches. There's always a you know, with the anodizers, there's always a possibility that things can come out ever so slightly different. You'll have seen that with the launch editions that we did. We obviously did them in the limited edition bronze, and then we did the bases much further after that first release. So you'll always see the bronzes, there's an ever so slight tone difference, but it was very close. Where these two, obviously, it's just, if I know that if like I sent these out to someone's going to pick fault with it. If you want to pick up a bargain. So these devices normally go for 159. These two blemished versions will be going for 149. So you're saving a tenner. I know it's not mounds, but the device itself is perfectly good to go. It's just, if you're not too bothered about that sort of colour change, grab yourself £10 worth of discount. And there's only, like I say, there's only one of each, so we'll upload them on the site, and it's just first come, first serve, as well as all the other devices that we do. Now we do have a couple of the exclusives here. So we've done exclusives for a couple of the dealers that we deal with. So these are for Empire Airsoft in their black and orange colorways, which match obviously their company logo. So I will be taking these. This video is going live today. I will be down at Shift Your Rifts in Oxfordshire tomorrow, which is all of Saturday. I won't be there all weekend. I'll be there on Saturday only, and I'll be taking these down with me. I think I've got 5 of these ones and 6 of these ones. It was just how the parts totaled up. So these are an exclusive that will be only available through Empire Airsoft at Shift Your Rifts this weekend. So come up, have a chat with me. I'll be there like all Saturday if I want. Come and have a a conversation. I'll be there all Saturday. So these will be ready, as well as people have ordered devices for me to take to the event as well. Obviously, don't do that now because due to time constraints, when this goes live, I've already packed and got ready to leave. So I'm not going to be don't be ordering to get it delivered to Shift Your Rifts right now. So just that's done. So because I've got engraving to do on devices to take for people. So there are other exclusives. Now, you might have seen them on the site. There is a black and a red and a black variant. So those variants have the black stainless parts as well. So those black and red variants, one looks very Deadpoolish. It's very cool. I think it's one of the nicest devices that we've done in this batch, barring the 300 blackout. But those are exclusives only available through HC2 Airsoft. So you can go into HC2 Airsoft in Wolverhampton in their new store, and you can pick one up straight away, take it home with you, or literally run around in their gaming area this weekend and chuck it about. Very, very small quantities on those. I think they had 10 of each colour. They have sold some since then, so you can also order them on their website. The third exclusive will be a similar version to the HC2 ones, but it will be a combination of green and black and green with black stainless parts, and those will be sold exclusively at BZ. So it's just something where we work with the dealers, and ahead of time they'll put in a request. It's very, very small numbers on those, so they will have the standard colours as well. But if you're in BZ, I think their stock's going to be sent to them next week because we've got the bank holiday weekend now. So their stock should be with them mid next week. They'll have, the orange, the greens, the reds and the golds, and they'll also have 5 only of each exclusive edition that they've had. So just a heads up, because I know people, even though I've tried to be clear with it, people have been asking where they can get the limited editions in terms of the black and red and the green and black, and now the orange and black, and that's where you can get them. So thanks for sticking with me through this probably not incredibly interesting video. Hope you're all having a great weekend this weekend. It's going to be really warm. No matter where you're playing, make sure you drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, because it's going to be like upwards of 30 degrees. So have fun gaming this weekend, wherever you are shooting. You know, have a great bit of fun. If you picked up an impact, chuck it around CQB, get some kills with it. And if you are deciding to come and, travel to Shift Your Rifts, or if you're there already, just head on over to the Empire Airsoft stand. They will have the exclusives. I will also be taking standard colours with me. So if you want to come and pick a device up from myself at the Empire Airsoft stand at Shift Your Rifts, I'll be doing some like show special discounts. So it'll just be the standard colours though. So just come and hit me up. Obviously they won't be able to be engraved because I'll be taking them there in person. But by all means, come and say hello. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks for the support of the channel. Thank you for the support with the Jaeger impact grenades. We will continue to listen to you guys, what you want in terms of colour. And we've got some interesting stuff in the works. We've got over 20 to 30 new products in line to come. It's just all taking time because this took priority. We've also got the propane adapters. The V3 propane adapters are in stock on the website right now. Available in 6 colours for now. So you've got black, orange, red, gold, blue and pink. And then I'll also be doing some variants where we switch the colours over for like a 2-tone finish, but perhaps not till next week. So those are back in stock on the website as well. So just a bit of an update announcement from me. So thanks for sticking with me, and I'll keep saying it. But like I say, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for your support with the product. But for now, from me and Bench, we'll be seeing you in the next one.